You know, Brother Baba doesn't speak too much. It's not my job to do too much, a whole lot of talking. But whatever I do, say something, and I know when the members of the Nation of Islam hear me, whenever I do tend to have maybe a little bit of wisdom to speak, I know they listen and say, you know what, Baba got all that from the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan, and you're right. And like the minister would say, if I would rob him from any credit that he's due, who's to say that I wouldn't rob you too? So we must always give credit where credit is due. This is just a strong, powerful shout out and deep love. He was my English teacher. I didn't know how to speak words. I speak what they call Ebonics. I didn't really need no other language because I wasn't trying to fool with white folks. So if you're not trying to fool with white folks, you don't need to speak nothing else but Ebonics. Why would I condemn something when that's all I know how to speak? Is that Minister Farrakhan was my English teacher as much as he was anything else, and most of any wisdom that I may speak or you may deem as wisdom that Baba speaks out of his mouth came from that man. So on that note, I just want to say peace to the Nation of Islam, and we out.
See, betrayal of us in a time like this is very dangerous. And when people have to pay a price for betrayal, others will get the message. See, you fear white people, but you don't fear an awakened black man who'll take care of business. Now, to some of us, that sounds harsh. Oh, minister, you shouldn't talk like that.
Peace, love, and light to the family. This is your brother Rep Hill representing Know the Ledge, representing Paradigm Shifters. I am honored to present to you one of the youngest shifters in the collective, but nonetheless one of the sharpest tools in our toolbox. The young brother, Brother Ben X. Please introduce yourself to the family.
Peace, assalamu alaikum, which simply means peace be unto you. I'm honored to be on this platform. I want to first thank the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan, because if it wasn't for him, I definitely wouldn't be here. And I'm just excited to be in Washington, D.C. with the shifters and amongst the guys who I've been watching on social media for a long time now, giving knowledge, wisdom, and understanding. So I'm actually just honored to be on a couch with a brother named, with a brother like Red Pill, who I've watched for years, drop knowledge on Black Magic, 363, on SideNet, all those different platforms. So I'm just honored to be here.
Indeed, my good brother. Likewise. I just want to get right into it. This weekend was a monumental weekend. Not to take away from the other time, because we got up in Brooklyn, you know what I mean? Our first initial formation of the shifters, our inaugural, I would say our inception was Brooklyn, New York in the calendar month of July. This would be the second time that we got up in the nation's capital. Let the family know briefly, what was that experience like to you? And also, what was the experience of being in the Union Temple Baptist Church?
Being at the Union Temple Baptist Church, to me was a glimpse of what the Honorable Elijah Muhammad and what the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan has been talking about and preaching for many years, and what he has been expecting from us. Brother Nuri always breaks down how unity and uniform are two different things. Uniform is everybody doing the same thing at the same time at the same place. Unity is everybody understanding that even though we have different beliefs, ideologies, different thought patterns, we should come together on common grounds. There was a story that the minister talked about how a man was drowning, and the Muslim came and he threw out his rope, and his rope was too short. The Christian came, he threw out his rope was too short as well. The Kemetic Hebrew Israelite, he threw his rope was too short as well. And he said there's two things we can do here. We can either sit down and talk about how long or how short our ropes are and brag about which one is better, or we can tie these ropes together and save the man. And that's what I saw in that church. We went downstairs, I call it the Underground Railroad, where we actually talking about the true history of black people. Many times in our community we always down on the church or the pastors and things of that nature, but I don't think all of them are teaching a mythology Jesus or a spooky Jesus or a spooky God. Some of them have the understanding as well, and as the minister said, we have to kind of put the medicine in the dog food. We know many of our people still believe in Jesus. Many of our people still believe in God, so we have to attach to something that they're into and get them and kind of develop them and bring them up like we had to be brought up. Many times Brother Malcolm have a quote where he says, don't be so quick to condemn a brother because he doesn't think like you or as fast, because there was a time when you didn't know what you know. I have videos on YouTube where I'm talking about just pray about it, it's gonna be okay. I have to have patience. I have to be brought up, so we have to have that same energy with our people. The Honorable Elijah Muhammad said, every good Muslim is a Christian, vice versa. A Muslim is simply one who to do the will of God, and a Christian is one who is crystallized in oneness with Christ, Those are actually the same thing, just different functions, different beliefs. The experience was amazing. I got to see the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan in flesh. That's always an amazing thing. I believe that everybody who came up before them, although I think it was almost like Aretha Franklin's funeral almost, but I think they all did well. I was very impressed with Sister, I forgot her name, but Brother Dick Gregory's daughter. She did amazing singing. I didn't know she can sing like that. So y'all got to go check that out. She did an amazing job. Just a lot of brotherhood. That was a pastor who came up and said, if I got to be Muslim for a day to stand with this man Farrakhan, that's what I'm going to do. And that's the kind of mindset that we have to have. It doesn't matter if I'm saying peace, hotep, shalom. It doesn't matter what we're saying. We have to come together on common grounds and just to be around the shifters, having so many differences. But as my brother 19 Keys always said, we putting away and we following with the we go. So where I go, we go. Where Red Pill go, we go. It's not a certain thing to where everybody has his own ego where I gotta shine. I talked about namaste, and that's, the God in me recognizes the God in you. And we talked about appreciation. We ought to appreciate each other. And in real estate, when you appreciate something, it's giving value. So whatever I'm lacking, I can go to Red Pill. If I'm lacking with the facts, I can go to Riza Islam. If I'm lacking in spirituality, I can go to Sister Aj and the 19 Keys. If I need some inspiration, if I need my dreams spoken into existence, I can go to Brother Billionaire PA. If I need some economic structure, I can go to Pop Darby. So we literally have everything that we need, like almost a cake or a meal. Everybody got their one thing, and we bring it all together to produce a good meal. And that can be spiritual food, mental food, or even health as well, that we also talk about.
Man, there you have it. Let them know, for all of the brothers and sisters that want to be a part of the Paradigm Shifters University, for the brothers and sisters who want to experience the Paradigm Shifters in real life, where is our next 3 events going to be, and where can they find us online, along with Brother Ben X and what it is that you're doing with all of your endeavors?
We have the Shifters University. It's now on Unity as Wealth. So if you go to unityaswealth.com, you can sign up for the university. If you sign up for just $20, you're really getting a steal. I mean, we got a whole business plan, lectures you can follow, free book, PDFs, all kind of things. And we're going to be creating some packages soon to where you can actually be on a live Zoom call with all of us and get that value and live entertainment. Another thing we're going to be doing is we still traveling on the tour, inspiring the people. I believe next in a week or two we're gonna be hitting Philly. October we should be hitting LA and Houston, and we putting together all kind of things. So if you guys want us to come to your city, just comment which city you want to go to. We're gonna have packages to where you can pull up afterwards and figure out what we're doing with our business plan, business ideas. To me the event is amazing. But where the real knowledge and power goes down is when we sit down at the table laughing with each other, putting together business plans, bouncing ideas off each other. So we're going to have packages to where you can go out to eat with us, you can come to the crib with us and sit down and talk about your business. You can listen in on our business so you can get ideas for your community, and I believe that's going to be super powerful. For me, I'm just, you know, self-improving. The Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan says self-improvement is the basis of community development. So I'm getting my finances together, getting down with the shifters, sending people to the shifters with the affiliate program. I have the blackondemand.tv, so if you go to www.blackondemand.tv, that's where you can get all of the lectures that we had. So we have the Brooklyn event that we have, that's all on there. We have the Atlanta event that we had, that's all on there. We got skits coming soon, inshallah, which simply means God willing. Hopefully, I told the shifter we need to do a web series. So if we do a web series, that'll be on there, like little 10-minute episodes. So we got a lot of stuff going on that we need y'all to get involved in, or we want y'all to get involved in, and we just going. One thing we want to do, we want to start getting real estate. Everywhere we go, we want to have shifters, Airbnb houses. We're just trying to change the paradigm and show you guys it doesn't matter what you believe in. So anybody that's on YouTube, anybody that's online saying we can't come together or we gonna argue and everything, send them to the shifters, and we are a prime example, because the Honorable Elijah Muhammad said you never have to condemn a dirty glass, just put a clean one next to it.
There you have it, family. Directly from the brother himself, Brother Ben X. Shout out to Rizza Islam. Shout out to all of the shifters. Shout out to Pop Darby. Shout out to DG, Derek Grace. Shout out to Blue Pillar 44. Everybody, all of the shifters, love and light to y'all. And we'll see y'all the next time. Peace.